Um, every red cent, I just have to remind you, every red cent of your ticket price went, well, once this hall is paid for and the lights, are kept on, um, all of it goes to Virginia Organizing. And I have to tell you that you didn't pay for me, okay? Because when they told me the ticket price, I blanched. I thought that's like a third of a Springsteen. I can't possibly be that entertaining. I would at least need a saxophone up here. Well, I have some backup singers, dancers. Maybe a trapeze act. And then, you see these chairs. After a while, I'm going to have a debate with myself about the size of my hands. No, I'm not. There is no problem. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make you two promises. Number one, the name of no politician will be spoken from this stage tonight. And number two, we're going to do our best to send you out that door tonight feeling a little happier, a little braver, a little sturdier than when you came in. Even if it was a good day already, we're going to do our best. And I'm going to stick to my day job, which is not this. I'm an introvert. Most writers are. It works out well for us. We go to work in a room by ourselves. We shut the door. We stay in there for 8 hours at a stretch. We're not on Facebook. If we have chat, it's with imaginary people in our heads, and we really are happy by ourselves. And if we do our job really, really well, we get to come out in the world and talk to 1,000 people at a time. And that's really okay. It's good for me because it reminds me, being with you tonight reminds me that I'm not alone in that room, that I'm doing what I know how to do to make connections of hearts and minds. I think the currency I trade in is hope. I write and I think about how to stay hopeful, and people ask me that, how do you stay hopeful? And I think the subtitle of that question is, are you stupid? And I'm not. I know how many people in the world don't even have clean water. I know that a third of the coral reefs on the whole planet bleached in the last winter, in the last season, and bleached means that they probably won't come back. I do stay informed. I know how bad things are. And here's the thing. I consider that information is not even relevant to the question of maintaining hope for the future. Hope is a responsibility. If I give it up, there's no reason to keep trying. There's no reason to work and look and find the ways to a better future. There's nothing to stop me from just burning through what's left and becoming one of those people with the giant RV that has this bumper sticker on the back that says, I hate my children, so I'm burning up their inheritance. I don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that person. So we've established that hope is a moral imperative. The question then is, how do you get it? How do you keep it? And I think that's the theme of this evening. Hope is not something you just have, like good hair or, musical talent. Hope is a thing you do, and it's a thing you make. It's an exercise. It's a daily exercise. You run out of it often at the end of the day. In the morning, you get up and you just make it again. It's like you use it or lose it. It's like going to the gym. You just have to keep doing it, and like the gym, if you do it with friends, you're more likely to go. Um, if you hang around with people who think it's stupid, then you need to get new friends. Um, I'm going to start. I'm actually going to read poems tonight. A lot, some poems. So I'm going to start with a poem called How to Be Helpful. Look, you might as well know this thing is going to take endless repair. Rubber cement, rubber bands, tapioca, the square of the hypotenuse, 19th century novels, heartstrings, sunrise. Any of these could be useful. Also feathers. The ignition is tricky. Sometimes you have to stand on an incline where things look possible, or a line you drew yourself, or the grocery line making faces at a toddler secretly over his mother's shoulder. You may have to pop the clutch and run past the evidence, past everyone who is praying for you. Definitely not directly to jail, but passing all previous records is okay, or passing strange. Just not passing it up. Or park it and fly by the seat of your pants. With nothing in the bank, you will still want to take the express. Tiptoe past the dogs of the apocalypse. Asleep in the shade of your future. Pay at the window. You can pass off hope like a bad check. You still have time, that's the thing, to make a deposit.